Hey everybody, we're here with Alex and Brianna. Just closed on your new home. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Both of you, you're engaged.
Yes.
And you're both teachers at Harns, Marsh Middle.
Yes.
Yep.
What would you tell your colleagues, fellow teachers watching this, what the Teachers Can Buy Homes program, just like when you first heard of it and didn't know what it was about, what would you tell them now that you've successfully gone through the whole thing?
Well,
That Ed is a god.
yeah, it is absolutely a godsend.
Or was that
20? we started with, we'll just look on Zillow for stuff. Then saw Ed's flyer pop up in our mailbox at the school and thought, sure, why not?
Got nothing to lose.
And then had our first meeting, and I guess it sort of just took off from there and was nice, smooth. We met with Ed the first time, and he basically walked us through saying, hey, here's what some people will do. Here's what areas I recommend avoiding. You might want to look for this, and that. And basically said, no, instead of looking on Zillow, we're going to set you up with our own portal so that you find the houses that are the perfect match for you.
With no drywall from China.
Yeah. So it's not as easy as just going on Zillow. That doesn't really tell you how to do this.
And not at all.
And then not knowing you don't know what you don't know when you don't know what you're doing, right?
Exactly.
And it's nothing bad. It's just if you never bought a home, how are you supposed to know what it's like? And so what would, so thank you for saying, my God, that's the first time someone said that. But I would say, but you have someone, how does it feel when you have someone that's done this for 20 years on your side?
Amazing.
So much easier. It takes all the stress out of it. You know you're not going to get just led around and abused.
Misled. And with that 20 years experience, it's amazing to have someone who's relaxed about the process, because then you can feel more relaxed and comfortable.
We try to take all the stress. It's impossible to take stress completely out of any situation.
Absolutely.
You're buying a home. This is one of the biggest things you'll remember. This, your first baby, and your marriage. It was like the three things you always tend to always remember the rest of your life. You might buy 5 houses in the future, but you always remember your first house, especially your first house together. So,
so Ed has made it an absolutely amazing experience getting our first house.
So you did this there was really no closing costs. We got that taken care of.
Yeah.
No interest rate, which we don't have to say because it'll date the video, but
instantly. But
good. You're happy with the interest rate,
yeah.
And then as far as no fees, which I do advertise, and everyone thinks it's a bunch of crock, but you would vouch for
no
that.
fees. Yeah.
Nice.
I think we actually got thousands more. I don't know. I don't really remember how many fees Ed saved us.
Yeah.
But it was an amazing amount that probably dropped our closing costs and our down payment by...
We don't charge fees to give a little bit back to your school, like so some programs that take a couple $1,000s and give back $80. You know, we don't charge anything. The money we give is from our own self. Which, bringing to that point, we are going to make a donation to Harns Marsh Middle. Since you're both different teachers, I'm going to increase the donation like you bought a more expensive house, and then split that in half so you each get your own money that we're going to give to the school, but you get to determine where it goes. So where would you like your money to go, Alex? What do you think to save you from having to put out of pocket, or what you want that you don't think there's a budget for?
Definitely supplies for 6th grade science.
Okay.
Because we're working with stuff that don't even know where it came from or how to use it, so...
Or it's old.
Yeah.
Okay. And Brianna, what about you?
We had frogs. My kids now want to dissect sharks.
I dissected a shark in middle school. I loved it.
So thinking about that, maybe more like buying bones to show them like anatomy, skulls. Because, you can't just go up to the principal and be like, hi, can I have like 5 animal skulls labeled? Can they please be
Well, you can do
plastic?
that, but he might just look at you weird.
Yeah, definitely.
But you're science, so they always look at you weird anyway. You're the science teacher.
Yeah.
I teach evolution. What do you want?
Well, perfect. Well, it's always our thing with the program. We're going to donate back to your school, so we'll be coming back probably after Thanksgiving break, before Christmas ends, and come by with that donation. And guys, just a quick question. Thank you for all those kind words about me and the program. What's it feel like to own your first home?
I like your face. faces.
Speechless.
I honestly can't come up with any words because there's just so much
Emotion?
flooding in emotion.
It's a weight off my shoulders. My rent's not gonna go up. Growing up, I moved from apartment to apartment to apartment, and so this stability means more to me than the average person. Just because, you know, my parents were divorced and it was just a whole big thing. I never stayed in the same spot more than once.
And
I'm getting really deep, I'm sorry. But
That's fine.
It just really, really means so much more than I could even begin to say that I have someplace that I can actually call, like, home, you know?
Well, that's what you guys have now. You have your home. So, congratulations again. Thank you so much for putting your faith into me. Love that I was able to help you guys. And congratulations again.